like Franklin D. Roosevelt said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Bull puckies. Hey folks, Crazykid here. Today we're going to talk about fears. And like Franklin D. Roosevelt said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Bull puckies. I'm afraid of snakes. We all have our fears. Some people are afraid of dying. Some people are afraid of flying. Some people are afraid of their own shadow. Some people are afraid of normal people. We call them psychiatrists. Everybody has their own little fear of something. And sometimes it can be just as minute as, a little spider or a mouse or whatever. Like I said before, I'm afraid of snakes. I am deathly terrified of snakes. And I'm going to do a little thing on how afraid of snakes I am. Like when I was a little boy and I'd see a snake, I would scream like a little girl. Oh man, it was horrible. Now that I'm all grown up, I sound more like a woman. And so this one time I'm at my parents' trailer, partying for the weekend, and I like to feed the chipmunks. And one time this 4-foot-long fox snake was going after this chipmunk that I was feeding him. I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna happen. I grabbed this shovel, like a spade shovel, like the one that looks like an ace of spades. I grabbed a spade shovel, and I'm gonna go after this fox snake, this 5-foot-long spade shovel. Now I'm 6'1", somewhere around, and I'm about 200 and at the time 225 pounds. So I'm a decent sized guy. And here's this 4-foot-long fox snake, about that big around, going after a chipmunk. I got this shovel and I'm ready to get him. And this fox snake is hurtled up like this, going after this chipmunk. So I'm sitting there and I'm getting ready to hit him, and all of a sudden the snake took its eyes off of the chipmunk that it was going after, and it just turned and looked straight at me. Now, I was trying to face my fears, and in an instant, somehow I teleported onto the deck that was behind me about 5 feet. There was a load of people around a 10-foot-long deck or 10-foot-long table, and now I'm standing there shivering with this shovel in my hand behind all these people, and everybody at the table was just losing their ass laughing at me. So that's how afraid of snakes I am. So another time I was out doing some errands, and I passed by this sign that in the mall that says what's going on that day in the food court. And I had to go to the bathroom really bad, so I didn't even pay attention to the sign. I just right on by it. And apparently, by the time I got up to the top of the escalator and I looked at what was going on in the food court, that day was Reptile Day. And there was all these people gathered around this presentation, and here's this guy with this huge yellow Burmese python. And as soon as I took a few more steps, I seen it, I just froze. And the guy in the back holding the snake goes, "Hey, you with the dark glasses, come on over here. You're a big guy. Come on over here and give us a hand with this snake." I'm like, "Oh no! I'll take the zero. You just keep that over there." And he's like, "Oh, don't tell me that a big guy like you is afraid of snakes." I said, "Well, then okay, I don't have to. Apparently, you already know." So, and then I passed wind, and this guy with the snake is like, "Do you know that snakes are more afraid of you than you are of them? And I was like, did that snake just shit itself when it saw me? And he's like, well, no. I said, well, then apparently I've got him beat. And the guy behind me is like, oh, yeah, you did. So that's basically my fear of snakes. Like, no thanks, I'll take the 0. I see a snake, I'm doing one of two things. I'm either going to be a statue and you could draw my picture, or I'm going to be gone. It's going to be, yippa, Andre, you know. I'm going to be like the Roadrunner, man. I'm going to be gone. So that's my fear of snakes. No thanks. Leave a comment down in the box below, in the comment section below, and let's discuss our fears. You know, the only way we're really going to get over these things is to bring them out in the open, and you know, let's have a fun discussion about it. And you know, like, it really helps the channel out to, you know, hit the like, share, subscribe, the whole 9 yards, and that notification bell. That's very important, especially if you like the content that I'm making. That notification bell is very important because it tells you when I've uploaded something else like this video that you're watching. So have a nice day, folks, and see you on the next video.